We live, baby. We live, baby. Tap in, tap in. We trying to master this gold situation. What's going on with gold? So I want y'all to tap in. Say we're outside. We outside. Yes, sir. We outside, baby. Chris, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? Hey, if y'all can, hey, share this live stream with a couple people. Share it with about 2 friends on social media. Let them know we live. Yes, sir. So listen, we got to talk about this gold situation. So, excuse me. Sorry about that. So here's the thing. Gold traps a lot of traders. Okay? It does. And if you are aware of that, then you know how to avoid those traps. And I'm going to give you some insight on that. All right? So it's not going to be like every day, let's just kill gold. Because you're going to take unnecessary losses doing that. That's why we need about 3 pairs to trade, 3 assets. Now my asset is GBPUSD, GBPJPY. Those are my 2. Okay. Now 2026, I'm adding in other things. So now I got GU and GJ. Okay. So now I'm going to alternate between gold, AJ, AUDJPY, USDJPY. All right. So GU and GJ is my main 2, but I'm alternating between those other ones. And then like NAS 100. The Black Hippie channel, what's going on? Hey, how everything been going? What's up, sis? How you doing? You how you been doing with your channel? Have your channel been growing? Have you been grinding? Or you kind of like taking it easy right now? Good evening from Lakeland, Florida. What's up? Shout out to y'all. So listen. So you need to have a couple other pairs to trade. All right, because you can't just wake up and be like, I'm about to kill gold today, and it's not gonna be like that. They're gonna throw you fake outs, they're gonna throw you liquidity grabs, they're gonna do all of that. All right. Still trading. But isn't your channel about something else though? Or is your channel about trading? Because I remember I looked at it and I can't remember what it was about though. Your YouTube channel. Are you growing that? Yeah, I'm in Texas still. I'm in Fort Worth. We still in Texas. All right. So I want to share something with you right quick. So gold prices dropped to around 4,610 per ounce, dollars per ounce on Thursday, but remain close to record levels. Okay, so that's basically meaning it didn't really go nowhere. As markets continue to assess the potential depth of the U.S. rates easing amid going global uncertainties. November producer price data, both headline and core, came in softer than anticipated. So they was expecting something else. So reinforcing earlier signals from tame December consumer inflation report. So basically, I want to get to that part where Federal Reserve has flexibility to implement multiple rate reductions. Now, if this wording is too small, just zoom in. Just y'all can just zoom in and look at it closer. All right. So meanwhile, concerns over Fed impedance persisted after global central bank leaders railed behind Chair Powell following threats of a criminal indictment from the Trump administration. Now Trump said he's going to hold off on judging him. All right, he's going to hold off. So that's easing fears of an imminent U.S. military intervention and slightly weighing on a metal safe haven appeal. Okay. So basically what that means, that basically mean that gold is just resting. That's what that means. Gold is just resting. It's not reversing. It's just resting. All right. So I just kind of skimmed through that and kind of giving you the main points. So I don't bore you just reading that whole article. You could just zoom in and read it for yourself or screenshot it. But what that's basically saying is gold is choppy. You know what I mean? Look, you got some liquidity grabs and all of that, but basically gold is just resting. All right. So what we got to do is we got to look at the charts and see how that's making sense. Now, let me take this news article off the screen, and I want to put the charts up. All right. So now this is the reason why I do not want you guys to miss my lives. Okay. This is the reason why I don't want y'all to miss it, because watch this. Check this out. Look at gold. And this is what we talked about last night. We literally talked about this last night. And somebody said they can't see the top screen, which is the charts. Look, if you can't see it, all you got to do is zoom in. Do you see how last night I set up on here from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. and I told you if price comes below that red line, which is my 786, we taking a sell. Okay? So even though gold is bullish and everybody keeps saying take buys, take buys, take buys, do you see how the sale can happen in a buyer's market? You just got to know how to pick your spots. Now, here's the thing. You need to learn from a pro, because I'm here to tell you that people that are looking for these bigger moves, that's what just happened on your chart. On the right edge of my chart is a fake out to them. That is a fake out to them. And they're buying the dips. That is a dip to them. But for us trying to make daily income, that is more than enough. So what type of trader are you? You got to figure that out. And I'm a daily income trader. I'm a scalper. So like I'm taking advantage of all of these moves. And look at this. That's basically 3,000 points. Like if 3,000 points is not enough for you to make a living, like I don't know what it is. So this is the markup that I had from yesterday's live. So I just want you to see how they come to life. All right. And I need y'all to pay attention. So now that I'm showing you what happened, when I show you something else in the future, make sure you're paying attention. Hey, y'all, double tap the screen. The more you double tap, the more I can give back. Let's get to 20 likes. Let's get to 20 likes in the next 20 minutes. Let's go, team. We on the race. So let's go. So now this is gold. So we can delete this Fibonacci now. Although, you know what? Although I think that we should keep the Fibonacci. Hey, and let me know if my Wi-Fi is lagging. If my videos are lagging. Let me know in the chat if it's lagging or if it's okay. So I still like this golden zone. So let's keep that there. Because if price ends up coming back above it, that's a buy. Like this, if price come back above this golden zone, that's a buy. So Gary Smith, what's up, bro? So basically just what is that? A pullback or liquidity grab to get all the buyers. Yeah, well, you know, because gold, you know, people's putting their money in gold and they're not going to put it in. Like, these people are not stupid. Gary, they're not stupid. So they're not going to put their money up here. They're not going to start buying and putting it in up here. They're going to look at the grand scheme of it and be like, oh, this is consolidation. We're going to wait for price to drop lower for us to get in. We're going to wait for price to drop lower. That's how they think. But these greedy retail traders don't want to think this way. And it's like, we can't wait. We're too excited. Somebody said, I'm in sales right now on my futures prop. Okay. Just be careful. All right. But look, the greedy retail traders just cannot wait for the proper setup. It's like every day you wake up, you got to get a banging trade. Every day you wake up, you got to hit that profit. And it doesn't work that way. You got to wait for the setup and be patient, especially in January. All right, so that's gold. Now I got something else that's about to blow your mind that happened. And if you're following along with me each and every day, then you already know what's up. But if you're new here, you will see. So look at this. I never traded VWAP. I never traded VWAP, but what I can do is I can look at it on tomorrow's live if you want me to and see how it lines up with what I trade, how I trade. I could do that. Is VWAP an indicator that's on TradingView? Let me know. Now here's the dollar index, team. The dollar why does the dollar end up dropping down to my golden zone? Tell me why. Like, it's picture perfect. Now, do y'all see why I keep putting up the golden zone? Every time I trade, I don't use it all the time, but I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. Why did the dollar index drop, break the trend line and drop down to the golden zone perfectly? So listen. So now what that means is, look at USDJPY. As it was breaking, remember, because hold on, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Hold on, look at this. Right here, I want y'all to know what this is like. Hold on, right here, 9 o'clock. Okay, right here, this is when I was live yesterday. This is when I was live yesterday. So you had plenty of time to wait for this thing to break through. Now look, now I'm not trading the dollar index. I'm using it as correlation, positive or negative. I'm just using it as correlation. But look at how it breaks the trend line. Now, once this happens, watch this. Once it breaks this trend line, the golden zone is in play. But here's the crazy part. Here's the thing. We're going to go over to USDJPY. So now that we see the dollar is breaking through, we're going to go to USDJPY and take a sell. And that's what happened. So let's go to USDJPY. And there it is. This is all marked up from yesterday. USDJPY followed the dollar index. Can you see how they look the same? So this is USDJPY. Look at it, look at it, look at it. And here's the dollar index. Drop down to the golden zone. So they both dropped at the same time. So you were supposed to take the sale on USDJPY. Here it is. This is USDJPY. And let's go to the current price. Look at how it's bouncing off that golden zone. Look at that. Boom. Broke through the trend line, broke through the golden zone. That's a sell all day. That's called currency correlation, because the dollar index and USDJPY is going to go together. So you correlate this with gold. Yes, I correlate the dollar index with gold as well, but you can use CHF. You can use CHF with gold. So I just wanted to show y'all how you can use the dollar index with USDJPY. But look at gold right quick. So now this is gold. All right, so check this out. Now I'm about to switch. I'm about to switch to let me see, what do I want to switch to? USD, let me see. So that's gold on the chart. And then this is USD CHF. They're going to be the opposite. So USD CHF is going to go up and gold is going to go down. All right, did that make sense? USD CHF goes up, gold goes down. All right, let's look at the dollar index. The dollar index is going up. All right, and gold is going down. So to me, gold looks more closer to the dollar index than USD CHF. But you can use USD CHF too. You can use it, but I like the dollar index. I can look at the dollar index and figure out what I want to do with 3 different assets: GBPUSD, gold. I can bounce the Dixie off of USD, GBPUSD, gold, and USDJPY. Like 3 different pairs, I can make a sound decision on by looking at the dollar index. That's powerful. But so Desmond said it's because USD and gold are inverse right now. They're always going to be inverse. That's the thing. They're always going to be inverse. They're never going to move the same. That's why that's the cheat code. I got a bunch of cheat codes now. I've been you don't do this for 9 years and don't have no cheat codes. You feel me? Hey y'all, thank y'all for the likes. We got 26 likes by 920. Hey, y'all killing the like game. Like y'all smashing that like. Thank y'all. I really do appreciate it. But you already know. Let's get the 40 likes. Let's get the 40 likes by 940. Come on, y'all. And don't forget, share the stream with the 2 friends. I really do appreciate that. Let's get the word out. We're trying to help as many people as possible. So so let's look at gold. So let's finish looking at gold because that's what I really want to focus on. What's the next move? I'm telling you, so we can look at that buy. We can look at that buy. That's where I would get in if you want to continue to go long. If you get in right now, it could slip lower. It could slip lower. But if you get in now, you got to take a really low lot size to endure the potential drawdown. And I want to use disclaimers on my videos. Look, this is speculation. This is my ideas. And past profits do not guarantee future gains. I got to put that out there. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate you, bro. Yo, Jay, I just want to take a moment to give you your flowers, man. You're one of the reasons I started trading. I've been trading for 5 years now, and my biggest wall is discipline and over leveraging. Hey, I'm telling you, that's getting a lot of people. What correlates with NAS is the dollar index. The dollar index. But yes, over leveraging and stuff like that. Like people, let me just take a second right quick because since we're on that topic and I'm really passionate about these topics. Listen, people is not thinking about trading the right way. Like trading is the long-term game. And then once you get that capital up, you can make some serious money. But you got to work and get there. And you can't get there by taking unproven trade setups, by taking trade setups on a whim. Oh, I feel, or it looked like it should go up. Gold looked like it's stalling out. If you look at gold, it's like at the bottom where the wicks are. It's at the bottom of the consolidation. It looks like it should go up from here. Everybody and their mama talking about buy gold. And then you just do it. And you just do it. Look, I'm trying to show you how to have a process. And I'm trying to show you how to have a buffer. Like I talked about last night. So you don't get faked out by these gold liquidity grabs. Gold is here to trap you. Look, these people that's moving gold, they know all the articles. They know what everybody is thinking. They're not dumb people. So they're here to entice the people that's quick to pull the trigger. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl that's quick to pull the trigger. No, get that trade set up. Find that area where it gives you the edge. Where it's like, you know what? If price breaks this area up here, it has no choice but to go. And yet it still can do whatever it want to do. But 80% of the time, if it break up and through here, it's gone. If they push price back up to this level, it's gone. And guess what? I'm not even trying to hit the home run trade. That's the difference. I'm just trying to get a piece of it and get out the way. And that's what's going to keep you winning. See, we don't need to catch the true beginning of the move. That's what I figured out. You don't need to catch the very beginning. If you do, cool. And if you do catch the very beginning, I want you to be skillful enough to know that that's the beginning. I don't want you to just be getting in trades and don't know where you're at in terms of like the Elliott wave, in terms of like where you're at in regards to structure, the overall picture, like the daily time frame, the 4-hour time frame. I want you to know where you're at in the leg, in the wave. All right, so if you do catch it from the beginning, then you should know to hold it. But you don't have to catch it from the beginning to make money. Now, if you catch it in the middle of a move that's already been happening, I need you to play a little bit defense. I need you to get in, get your profit, and get out. And I'm telling you, that's gonna make you profitable the whole year. Y'all think I'm playing. I am not playing. I'm telling you. That information right there is worth any strategy. Like it's worth more than that. Hey y'all, let's get the oh my god, I was talking about let's get the 40 likes. Bro, we already at 40. Oh my god, y'all is not playing. I'm really proud of y'all. Like like I'm really proud of y'all. Like what is happening right here with my people on YouTube? Like y'all really here for your boy. Like I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Hey, all I can say is last night we got the 70 likes. Last night, and we got 70 people watching right now. Look, last night we got the 70 likes. Can we beat 70? Can we beat 70? Let's go. All right, look. Sell gold this days. Okay, somebody talking about sell gold. Okay. I am not selling gold right now. Right, where is that? I'm not selling gold. I'm gonna wait for it to show me. It needs, well, look at this. Look at this. Do you see all of this structure right here? I'm not going to sell gold when we're sitting at that structure. I'm not going to sell gold when I see a bunch of wicks sitting right there. I wouldn't do that. No, we got to break through all of that. No, don't do that. Wait patiently. All right, we finna switch over to NAS 100. Look at that. Ooh wee. All right, let me reset this. NAS 100. NAS 100 is another one. You got to be careful because this thing will play with you, and then go. Now let's look at this. All right, so we got NAS 100. Now look at how it's dropping and pulling back. Now let's look at the dollar index and see, does that make sense? All right, let's see, does that make sense? So let's go dollar index. All right, we can delete all this stuff. We can clear the chart, reset for another day. So I did say dollar index, but this is not making sense. So I'll take that back. What correlates with NAS 100? I have yet to find that out. Yeah, I have yet to find that out. Okay, hold on. Let me think about something. Hold on. Look at this. So let's go to NAS 100. Hold on. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. If this works, hold on. Let me see. So let's look at NAS 100. All right. And then let's look at gold. Huh. No, that don't work. I thought that was gonna be a good idea. No, I gotta figure out what's I need to figure out S&P and NAS 100 usually run together. Okay, so I want to know a negative correlation because I don't want to know what runs with it. So QQQ, what is, look at silvering, look, okay, look at silver. Okay, let me look at silver. No, that ain't gonna be it. That wouldn't be it. So here's silver. That looks incredible to grab. That's a nice sale right there. Okay, look at silver and then look at NAS 100. That ain't going, I don't think that make no difference. Hold on. Nah, that don't make no difference. I need to figure out what's the negative correlation. I think it's the dollar index. I think it's the dollar index because it may not, that's the problem is it don't look identical. It don't look identical. But strong, if NASDAQ is strong, let's look at this together before our time is up. If NASDAQ is strong, let's look at it. If NASDAQ is strong, then the dollar is weak. So let's examine that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up some parameters right quick. So right here, we're gonna, tonight we're gonna figure this out tonight. What is a negative correlation to NASDAQ? Hey, definitely let's get the likes up to 50 likes as I go through this. Let's get the 50 likes. Come on, team. Because we about to figure this out together. All right, so on January 12th, the market shot up on NAS 100 at 2 a.m. January 12th. Okay, so now let's go to the dollar index. January 12th at 2 a.m. January 12th at 2 a.m. That looked like it did the same thing. That looked like it did the same thing, bro. Hold on. NAS 100. It dropped and went up. It dropped and went up. Okay, let's keep going. So then it hit the peak at, let's delete this one. Somebody said, what is QQQ? What is that? January 12th at 2 p.m. it dropped. January 12th at 2 p.m. So let's move this over to 2 p.m. It dropped and the dollar kept going up. Somebody said it's the dollar index. What do you mean negative correlation? Negative correlation means when one goes up, the other one goes down. They do the opposite. Positive correlation means the two assets that we're comparing together does the same thing. They go the same way. Negative correlation means they go the opposite way. Tech ETF. Hey, thank y'all, chat. Cause I master Forex. I told y'all I'm gonna trade futures this year, but I don't know everything about futures though, like that, like the names and all that stuff. But I appreciate y'all teaching me. I am still teachable. So what is the ticker symbol for Tech ETF? Is it the QQQ? I mean, this looks identical. Hold on. That looks identical to NAS 100. We want negative. We want negative. We don't want the positive. Positive is the same thing. QQQ is positive correlated with NAS 100. So that's not going to work. I'm telling you, it's the dollar index. But the only problem is that it's lagged. Bro, look, somebody is saying QQQ goes the same way. No, it is not. It's doing the same thing. Bro, look at this, bro. Hold on. Bro, Tweezy. Is your name Tweezy? Look. Tweezy, bro. Look, bro. I'm not making this up, bro. You seen it on my chart. They doing the same thing, bro. Am I tripping or what? Am I tired tonight? Do you like look at this, bro? Do you see that this thing is dropping and pulling back currently? That's what NAS 100 look like, bro. It's dropping and pulling back. It's doing the same thing. We talking about gold, how it traps people, but right now we trying to figure out. Look at this. Hold on, y'all can't see it. My bad. Look, it's doing the same thing, bro. Yeah, they trolling, bro. They trolling, bro. Y'all trolling. Get out of here, you trolls. Hey, no, stay. I love y'all. The trolls make me have fun. You said they trolling you. They make me have fun. They, you know what I'm saying? What's a YouTube live stream without trolls? You feel me? Like we able to have fun with trolls. They do their job, I do my job, y'all do your job. You know what I'm saying? Everybody play their roles. That one dude, Dre. What up, Dre? Yeah, we going live at 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. for an hour. Come on, y'all. The likes is lacking, y'all. Come on, let's get to 60 likes. Come on now, before we get up out of here. That's the goal tonight. Let's get to 60 likes. All right, so I think the dollar index is going negative. It's the negative correlation to NAS 100. But the problem is that they're not moving at the same time, so you got to be patient. So that's that. So we ended on that, or not end alive, but we end on that note. I remember bro was working like Target or something years ago and quit. The growth has been astounding, my guy. Thank you. Yeah, I was working at Home Depot, Office Depot, in the print department. I was the best one at it, the best guy back there. What is ZN? I don't know what ZN is. What is ZN? Silver? No, silver is not it. We already looked at silver already. Hey, make sure y'all turn y'all notifications on so y'all can get notified right away. I don't want y'all to be missing these lives. Cause like No Baby Food asked about silver. I had just already went over that. All right, so let's move on. Now, listen, if you are working a job first shift and you don't have time to trade and you keep missing trades, probably 2, maybe 3 times out the week, but definitely 2 times out the week, you want to start trading AUDJPY and you want to start trading USDJPY and you want to look at NZDUSD. Those are your 3 pairs that you can potentially make money on after work, like around 6, 7 till about 11 o'clock at night. That's your time frame. So about 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's Central Standard Time. So do the conversions in your own time. But those are the ones that you want to look at if you work and you miss like early morning London, New York trades. So now let's bring this home. Let's bring this home right quick. Somebody said gold is dropping. Okay, so all right, so somebody said what pairs again? If you work first shift and you can only trade in the evening time, the pairs to trade is AUD JPY, comma, USD JPY, comma, NZD USD. I be talking to I be talking it voice to text so I can put it in the chat because it's better than me just typing it in. I could just talk it. Y'all like, bro, what does this dude talking about? Comma, AUD JPY, comma. Like, what is this dude talking about? Nah, I just be talking into the thing so it can write it for y'all. My son don't be out here with me no more, help backing me up. Ye bum, where's that bum son at? No, I'm just playing. All right. So ZN is the inverse of NQ. Yeah, but what is ZN though? Like, what's the ticker for ZN? Just type in ZN. Zinc futures. Bro, what the heck, bro? Y'all trolling again, bro. Bro, why y'all taking, see, y'all taking advantage of me because I don't know my futures. You can't mess with me on Forex. But because I'm still learning futures, y'all having fun with me right now. I can tell y'all playing games with me, all right? It's funny. It's funny. Okay, I get it. I can laugh too, but come on now. What I want to convey is that by diving deeper into indicators, you will understand the market's movement. Nah, I disagree with that. That's a hot take though. I like that. That's a hot take. I disagree with that. Absolutely disagree with that. I probably would have agreed with that 4 or 5 years ago, but not today. I didn't seen too much. I didn't make too much money without indicators. I didn't seen too much. I know the ones that can really help you, the ones that's a waste of time. I have to respectfully disagree with that. All right, so US 30. Okay, hold on. So I don't know what's going on with this ZN pair. I don't even know if that's probably just a waste of time looking at that. Because nobody confirmed to me what ZN was. All right, so US 30. He wanted me to look at US 30 in October. US 30, October, what is it? October 3rd. That's a Friday. So here's US 30. All right, so that's US 30 right there. Name of the indicator just joined. Name of what indicator? The green and red one, that's the 50 simple moving average on TradingView by Stocks Inbox. All right, so if you want to go to US 30 on October 3rd and see that anyone who was there at that time knew that the market would fall the following week. Okay. So this is what he's talking about. So it fell the following week. So let me replay this. All right. So look, so I don't know what point you're trying to make. I don't know. I don't know what point you're trying to make, but you don't have to try to predict that it's about to fall. You don't have to do that. That's the power of the way that I trade. FTB, follow the banks. FTB. That's the power of it. Because once these golden zones start getting hit, and once these golden zones start getting broken, we know that we just gonna react. We're not gonna just try to like super predict next week what's gonna happen. We're not doing that. We're going to react. Now you can just sit up here and be like, hey, it's a possibility it's gonna do it, but I want to see it. I want to see the signs that it's about to reverse. So the signs that I'm looking for is some stuff like this. All right. So here we are. Here we are at the high. Okay. So this is my man's taking me through this. All right. So this is the high. He's saying that next week, everybody knew that the market was going to reverse. Well, I stand here to say that it could have easily went up. Like these markets do what they want to do unless you got inside information. And a lot of us don't got no inside information. So we got to take what we see at face value. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, where's the supply and demand zones at? That's facts. The market is based on supply and demand. I want to know where they at. Where's the supply and demand zones at? Okay. So that's the first thing I'm going to ask myself. So if you're saying the market is going to reverse, I'm going to want to see it reverse at this area. Do you see this supply zone that I'm marking up? You see that? Now, I'm going to actually circle it for you. If you tuned in because you saw the name of the video, so definitely go back and watch that. A week 5 likes away from 60. Let's double tap, double tap, double tap. All right, let's get to 60 likes. Look, so I just circled the demand, the supply zone right here. I see another supply zone there. Oh, don't tell me my stuff froze. Bro, stop playing with me, bro. Hold on, did we freeze up? Man, I think we froze up. No. Okay, hold on. I think we froze up. I apologize, y'all. But I'm going to finish this thought. So, I see this supply zone here as well. So, what I'm going to look for is price going to break? Is price come down? When is it going to break the 50? If it's going to break the 50 at that supply zone, then I will take the sell up there. But it has to break the 50. So let's see, where does it break the 50? And this is the type of stuff that I do in my classes on Sunday in Discord. And yeah, y'all need to be a part of those if y'all like this type of stuff. So I'm playing it. Boom. There it is. Can y'all see that? It broke the 50. And hopefully this is not lagging so bad where you can't watch this. Hopefully y'all can see this. All right. You see how it just broke? that supply zone from the past and it's below the 50, that's how you follow the banks. That's the FTB. That's the FTB strategy. Boom, we following the banks. Look at the money you getting from that supply zone.